everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 2 Assistance of Kings. We're still here in Dalhanas? Weird thing where I tried to sweet talk a golem and it failed miserably. And we're on the quest to break into... Hello. Like all that. Break into the dungeon that Philip is hiding in. Okay, this is not where I thought it was going to be. So we're in the sewers, which is partly why I took this quest. But it was good too, we learned some things. I'm glad, oh, there's Crispy Man. Man in the laboratory, because yeah, I want to stay in here. Because, not for the twine and shit like that. There is, apparently... Okay, I'm come down here. Yeah, I need to find a way into the prisons. Oh, no guardian stuff. Oh, there's scary noises. I don't like that. Right, I need to see. +1, mine's +2, so get. Oh, no, it's a new one. Saltkirk. I do need this now. Damage +7, so they can go into my silver sword. Yes. No, you're not going into my silver sword. Okay, so I've got one thing for my silver sword. So it's 46 to 48. That's fucking good. Oh, that's a good sword. I got 2 more spots for it too yet. Now, I was trying to find... Oh, you're still on fire. Okay, so if I'm on the map right, it's right here for a higher cause. But this is not where I need to be because it's blocked. So I guess I'm just wandering around the sewers for a little bit. I'm gonna get my 2 out because I'm scared. For great reasons. Oh Jesus. Ah, okay. Fuck. Okay. So I just need to find a way to get to Philippa. Ah, really? I'm fucking screwed up. What that thing was, but that scared the shit out of me. Okay. See, things I need to be over there, but I can't go over there because there's nothing. Sewers beneath the locked morning. Let's just keep exploring. Getting into monster fights. Diamond dust. So there's a dead end too. So I feel like I need to be on another level. Being in here, this is where there's a bunch of drow and shit in here. Cave-ins, okay. That vitality mutagen. See, where am I now? Okay, we're heading this way, which is not the right way. But I just need to explore a little bit. Oh, I've been here too. Okay, so this is like the entrance. This is where we first meet up with the gang. But if memory serves me right, you can go lower. So I need to be on a different level, I think. Oh. Okay, that doesn't fucking help me. Is there a higher level? It's way down there. So okay, so I'm still no closer to Philippa. Let me quickly check, see if I can figure out. Oh man, what you do? I'm gonna cheat. I just want to figure out how to get. Okay, so apparently I'm in the wrong area. That's fine. We'll go back up. So I have to still avoid guards though. I'm still a wanted person. So if we map up real quick, so where? Oh, the Incredible Lockhart is right in front of me. The Incredible Lockhart.
You're either very unobservant or very rude. I thought
I'm a
I'd
little
meet
bit of
some
column
of
A,
my
a little bit of
colleagues
column
from
B.
years past, chat with them and reminisce, but they all turn their heads away and treat me like air.
Mages aren't known for being polite.
You're telling me. They threw me out of Bannard the first chance they got. Must have beaten the Chancellor one too many times. They've all forgotten me and I believe I've had enough. I'm getting rid of the grimoires and amulets. I don't want anything to do with mages.
I'd like to cast an eye at those if you don't mind.
Sure. Cast both if you want.
Ooh.
Anything on the wild hunt in your collection?
I'd avoid the topic altogether. Nothing good has ever come to those who have delved.
I'll take my chances. I need to know why the wraiths carry off youths. What happens to them?
This knowledge has never been recorded, which does not mean it cannot be acquired.
Well, I'd like to acquire it.
Yeah.
In the chasms beneath Loch Muin, there is a sword that once belonged to an elf from the parallel world.
Ooh.
And nobody's gone to look for it?
There are mages who seek it still, but the sword is well concealed. They say he who handles it will understand the essence of the wild hunt. Could that be true, though?
What you got? Earth rune. Okay, he sells a lot of. Oh. I'll take that, 'cause that'll give me for my sword. I'll take a sun rune too. Okay, that's one of my. Or actually, Yurgith rune is better. Gee, can I just take two of them? Done. Okay. I can sell you, sir. Can't sell Selkirk's armor. Alright, let's dice.
Play dice poker.
Want to play now?
Let's roll, buddy. Oh, 3 5s. Oh, and 2 4s. Get fucked. Ha! Winner, winner. Look at that shit. First go.
You just ended a lifelong winning streak.
And 1 roll.
And you owe me some coin. Or you can pay in kind.
What's your preference?
I'd like something nice.
Show me what you got.
I can give you runes to enhance your sword, an element that'll reinforce your armor, or one of the designs from my collection.
I'll take the
I'll
rooms.
take the runes.
Fine choice. Here they are.
Poker face, my poker face, banana. Too scared to move these guys over there. Yo, so what runes did he give me? I have fire rune, which is not bad. I do like fire runes. Okay, let's just put in my Geargith runes. Fucking 53 to 55. Get in. Okay.
The White Wolf.
It's me.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanet. I believe I saw you in Oxenford, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about Elven ruins.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
Meh.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Oh.
I'm interested in the Wild Hunt. Any chance you know something about it?
No, birds are not exactly my speciality.
Thanks.
So what's he sell? Ooh. Ooh. If up to 40, that is better than mine. Well, it's better than mine too. Okay, what was that armory had? Take it. What was that sword he had? Oh, I'll take that too. Yeah, well then. Holy shit, alright, pause gang. Yes, 33, but I'm gonna go bop it. 23.19. I can enhance the shit out of that too. Put in an earth rune. I'll put in a fire rune, yeah. 41 to 45, that's better. Now for you, sir. Damage bonus and size +2. Ooh. I like that dwarven enhancement. Put in my dwarven enhancement. Oh, my dwarven enhancement. That's 27, right? Put a steel plate enhancement in too. 29, look at that shit. Get up, my boy, we are buff as fuck.
Your hats! Turn away the black...
Yes?
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her.
Spoilers, dude.
She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud. I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages
Scandalous.
drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Saskia is our only hope. Perhaps she can achieve something. The word is Henselt had a fit upon learning of our arrival.
He's prone to having those.
He's a troublemaker, not a king.
It's a little more subtle than that. Henselt is to diplomacy, like Dandelion is to tutoring young noblewomen.
Thoroughly?
And the bat, the owl, and the rat.
Mighty Nuna. I'll take them. Learn more about gargoyles. I've got no money for that now.
The frog.
Find the mighty Nuna and accept his challenge. Who's the mighty Nuna? He's way back there. Okay, I can do that.
It's a
Oh, it's Cynthia.
We need to talk.
I do need to talk to you.
Of course.
You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone who fanatically believes in conquering the North.
Mock me if you must. But I truly believe one huge empire is humanity's only hope. Many nations under one crown. With shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade, and no wars, of course.
Sounds great. Let me know when it works out. I'd gladly spend my old age on a land like that. These ruins must hold many secrets.
I'm certain of that. It was a beautiful city. A city full of talent and hope. But that ill ended with the coming of the Nordling armies.
Think the city would have survived if those armies had been Imperial?
Your king started the war with the Enshe. Nilfgaard's relations with the elves have always been peaceful.
They really did a job on your brain. That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill an Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Used the artifact yet?
I'm working on improving it.
Oh, hello.
I think it'll be useful one day.
You struggling?
I found some of Derhenna's notes. He studied the history of the Franz, right?
Among other things.
He makes several mentions of an epidemic.
Loch Muin conceals many more secrets than we imagined. I doubt we'll ever know all of them.
Well, if Derhenna's to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe the Franz caught the disease from the elves.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Derhenna was right, and the decline of Rani civilization was much darker and more sudden than we thought.
You knew what we'd find in that laboratory.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Franz, or more precisely, Derhenna's notes from his research into them.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly why the Emperor is so interested.
The North is in chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need. And one could break out if Derhenna's book fell into the wrong hands.
Fortunately, it's now in the right hands. In Emir's civilized and manicured hands.
Precisely.
I'm finding it hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
Good question.
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet this time. The spy, the sorceress, or maybe the woman.
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How do you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've
Me
come.
like.
Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
And?
In this crowded area? Or this dungy corner of Alvin Ruins. Great. Still no closer to getting to Philippa or Triss, I might add. But, you know, priorities, right? Glamorous. We made it, baby.
The minstrels got it right. Women of the South are both passionate and clever.
Oh, hi again.
I like to improvise.
Yeah, I noticed.
You know that thing you did?
Fail.
That was exciting. Where am I again? I'm down here. And where was... Okay, let's just go back to the mighty Nuna. Numa man. that's not working for me. Just avoid the guards over
Hey
there.
there.
Your very existence is an insult to the gods.
You lose something.
Are you the mighty Numa?
Who's asking?
Someone who wants to see if your nickname suits you.
Then come to the circus and watch me rip off the ploughing chains wrapped round my body.
You've got a big mouth.
And you've pissed off the mighty Numa. Put down your coin and give me your hand.
Yeah, let's wrestle. Ooh, I need all the money I can get, so let's
I've
fuck
always
him up.
been the curious sort.
Come on, I haven't arm wrestled in a while though. Uh-oh. Ah, fuck it, he's got me. Okay, he's really good.
They say witches are...
Scalen Burden told...
And you believe that?
It's you I don't... Fact is, you could only get the...
Fuck you! You're a...
I was clean during... You're a con. They should call you Numa.
One more word and I...
How will you do that? You'll lose your coordination when you're headless.
Alright. Show me what...
Uh-oh. I just kind of skipped through those. Fucked up in wrestling though. Damn. Are we still up?
Let go! Enough! I won't cheat, I promise! You lose.
I'm looking...
You can own...
You a thief.
I don't have to steal.
Okay, I'm not gonna beat my money this
Always
time.
been the...
Oh, that's Peter. Wow. What a dick.
My little ace ticks. No one's ever beaten me.
There's always a first time.
If I give you something, will you keep this to yourself? The circus finds out I lost, they'll can me. The mighty Numa must be invincible.
The mighty
Take
Numa.
this and keep your trap shut.
Cheaters never win,
Please.
kids.
All right. Thanks.
What do you give me? I don't know what I got from that. Okay, well I'm still confused about where I have to go. So if I map up, or if I journal up, where's that still take me? So I want me to go that way. Ugh. Run! I've been here before, dude. That's not good. Okay, come on. Keep running, Geralt. See, like... You're supposed to let these guys kill you, right? Right, these guys are dead.
Hey, watch it!
That's not what I wanted to do. Kiwi card. Fuck you. Reach the imprisoned Philip out through the sewers. We keep the guards' attention. Well, I can't figure out how to get through the sewers, so that's unfortunate for me. See, if I save and just let the guards get me, then
Nothing special.
there's 2 guards over there, right? Kill me. I'm not going to defend myself. Let me kill me. Oops. There we go. So I guess it had to be Redanian soldiers I had to fight, was it? Because it seemed like the other soldiers didn't work for me. Oh look, there she is. Hi Philippa.
Here?
Long time no see. Hi.
What are you doing here?
I worked awfully hard to see Philippa Eilhart in chains.
I doubt you'll be so witty once we're standing side by side on the scaffold.
Unlike you, I've done nothing that would get me hanged.
To them, you're a kingslayer. I assure you, Radovid's torturers will make you admit to anything. Even intercourse with trolls.
Radovid's no idiot. He knows I'm innocent. Besides, I helped him once.
Radovid is a politician. He'd gladly show the world he's an avenger of fallen kings.
Sure, but before he does that, he'll gladly hear about your exploits in Vergen.
By aiding the rebels, I weakened Henselt's position. And that's of paramount importance. Radovid is king of the hill. He has the deciding vote during the summit, thanks, among others, to me.
Is that why he dumped you in this dungeon?
This, Witcher, is a little misunderstanding.
Did you know from the start that Saskia was a dragon?
I had suspected she was not what she seemed to be for some time, though I did not learn the truth until she fell poisoned and I could examine her thoroughly.
I've seen the list of antidote ingredients. Not a word about the Rose of Remembrance.
Well, we all prefer to have loyal allies. The Rose of Remembrance is very powerful. Even as a she-dragon, Saskia could not resist my spell.
Why don't you summon her? You could use some help now.
Dimeritium blocks all magic, telepathy included.
Someone's coming.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty.
I've
I
read
fail
it.
to understand
Seen you in a
why
while.
I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you would not be the man you are.
Oof.
I don't understand.
You understand very well.
You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, your Majesty?
Ambassador,
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of
What, he's
persons
doing
making
here?
up the
Shit.
secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed. I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process. Everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer, put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
We will talk again, witch.
I refused to believe it when they told me Geralt of Rivia was in my dungeon. The Geralt I know wouldn't let himself be captured.
I was really hankering for a tour of your dungeon, sire.
What's so interesting about it?
The guests.
I apologize for the dismal company you're in, Witcher. Fortunately, Eilhart won't be with us much longer.
Damn.
I beg your mercy, not for myself, but for Triss Merigold.
Your friend is now in Ambassador Fitz-Estelin's hands.
I know, but surely Shillard won't deny you a small favor, sire.
Forgive me, but I can't be sure that I won't require grander favors from Nilfgaard. The fate of entire nations will be decided in this city. Individuals are irrelevant.
The Nilfgaardian ambassador mentioned an organization of sorceresses. Just so happens I'm interested in the plans of this lodge.
Those plans should interest no one, because the lodge will soon cease to exist. I've nothing against you personally, Witcher, but you've gone from being an uninvited guest to being an awkward witness.
I understand I'm in for an extended tour.
You certainly shan't leave here before the summit ends.
I'm flattered, sire, but you overestimate me if you think I could influence it in any way.
Politics is like a complicated puzzle. Every piece may prove useful, or equally useless, even harmful. A breakthrough awaits us here at Loch Muin, by my hand no less. This will be no second Thaned. Soon, everyone will learn what the Redanian king is capable of. You'll excuse me, but it's time for the summit.
Radovid is capable, but too young. He has yet to understand that only the dead remain truly silent. Because Redania is doing Nilfgaard a favor, I feel obliged to help the king in return.
Let Triss go.
That would be foolish. If there truly is a place we go after leaving this Vale of Tears, you'll meet her there soon enough. Allow me to relieve the Redanian executioner.
What favor do you mean? You can tell me. Just like you said, the dead keep their secrets.
That's true, but I prefer to be cautious. I promise to reveal every last detail as soon as your body is cold. Pity you won't live to see it. Loch Muin's in for a huge surprise. Both the mages and the kings.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent. In time, Radovid will thank me.
Can't change my sign.
Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, Hart.
Oh. I guess I'm supposed to be doing the proper things then. Okay. I'm a terrible fucking Witcher. Come on now. Oh, what? Really? You gotta sit through all that again? Fuck you, game. Yeah, Dania, capture me.
That's terrible.
It is terrible. Look what they do to me. Look at how this game butchers me. Why would you put me back here, game? That makes zero sense. We go through all that shit again. Oh, I'm just gonna. Well, I will skip it, but we get to see the Philippa scene. You know, they skip. Skip to the loot. Come on. Come on, game. Can I save here? Yes, I'm here, Philippa, and you won't see me much longer. Can I save? Right, that saves that part. Unfucking believable. Redwood's got nothing against me.
By this.
Did you?
I had.
What?
Dimeridium. Your Majesty.
I'm.
Here. Scoop the eyes.
Torturer. I refuse to believe.
I was.
What's
Again.
You're.
Mm-hmm.
The no.
Those. I'm.
I'm.
Alright, we're nearly there.
Radovid. That.
Leave just alone, you bastards. Alright.
Nobody likes others to decide for them. That's especially true of kings.
You're dangerous, Witcher, and too independent.
This is how it works.
Time, Radovid will thank me, and he won't be alone.
Yo.
Kill him, but beware his sorcery.
Hold him, heart.
Does still live? Fuck, do we kill him or we just stab him in the face? So I've got no armor on.
Get me out of here!
I need some answers first.
Jesus.
Where's Saskia?
When I was arrested, she was with Sheila. They must be on their way to the deliberations by now.
How does the spell work?
Saskia's will and mine are one. She cannot resist me. But fear not. There's no suffering involved. She merely believes me to be the most wonderful person in the world. As if she were in love. You know what's most beautiful? In spite of all this, she seems unchanged. She's retained her charm, her valor, her honor.
I didn't track you alone. Yorvith can't wait to see you again.
My death would change little. Yorvith and all like him have no right to judge others.
Was Shillard telling the truth about the Lodge, the assassinations?
He said exactly what Radovid wanted to hear. Half-truths, musings stripped of context, which differ very little from lies.
Did Triss take part in all this?
She's clean in those terms. Innocent as a child, but only to a point. I assure you, she has not been honest with you about many other matters.
Why did all this happen? Murdering monarchs, what interests did it serve? I can't fathom.
Help me get out of here and I'll explain all and lift the spell from Saskia. Take these shackles off me and lead me to my house. I beg you. I'll tell you everything. Everything.
Clock's ticking. Time is of the essence.
Why do you do this? Would you take vengeance on a blind woman?
Shillard said they've got Triss. I have to free her before they put out her eyes too.
Going to the Nilfgaardian camp is suicide.
And leaving a friend is villainy.
Damn.
Only I know how to break the spell that holds Saskia. Get me out of here. If I die, she'll remain forever spellbound.
Saskia will remain an enslaved monster through your wickedness. You deserve to die.
Even if you reach Triss, you will not free her.
Sure I will. I'll trade Shillard for her.
And what will Yorvith say when he learns you abandoned Saskia?
You worry about what he'll do to you. I doubt he'll see your blindness as sufficient punishment.
Do you think Marigold's innocent?
You have no right to judge her. Goodbye, Eilhart.
Oh, damn.
Move your ass, Excellency.
This is preposterous. What do you aim to achieve?
No idea.
I want to see Triss. How did you get in here?
Put that sword down.
Only after I cut your throat. The choice is yours.
I know of a tunnel.
Then you can be my guide.
Bye, Philippa. Come here. Okay, do you know what? I've saved. We might leave this one on this cliffhanger here. Geralt abandons Philippa and Saskia to save the one he loves by murdering a Nilfgaardian bastard. What will happen on the next episode?